Hey babe, why are you so upset on the phone?
I had a horrible day.
Why'd you have a horrible day?
I got fired.
You got fired? What do you mean you got fired?
Apparently Casual Friday means something totally different than what I thought it meant.
Alright kiddos, here we are. Moto vlogging. Got a moto vlog helmet on. Who'd have thunk that? As you saw from the intro, listen, and the thumbnail, man, I've been getting a lot of people talking to me lately, thinking that that I'm disliking Honda, or that I have a beef with Honda, or that I love Harley more. And you know, nothing could be further from the truth. But I'm gonna tell you right quick, Honda does have some issues. They have some issues that they've got to get squared away pretty quick, and issues with the Goldwing in particular. Yes, I have been talking quite a bit about Harleys in my latest videos, and if you look into that, so I live in Texas, close to Houston. There is way more Harley riders here than there are Honda riders. I'm not making that up. Do I still like Harley Davidson? Absolutely I do. I rode Harleys for at least, I don't know, 12, 13, 14 years. I haven't, you know, I'm not one of those guys that says I've got 30 years on a Harley. No, that's not true. That would be an exaggeration. I still enjoy Harleys, and I still make videos about Harleys because there's a lot of people who ride Harleys, and the majority of people who get into the riding scene that are in my age group, if they haven't ridden before, ride Harleys. Doesn't mean I have turned my back on Honda, or that I'm no longer going to endorse Honda, or any of those things. I just wanted to clear that up because I've gotten messages and I've gotten people talking to me, and people asking me, dude, why have you turned your back on Honda? And that's just not the case. There's only a certain demographic that rides Hondas. Adam, F6B Adventures, Adam, he's a young guy that rides a Goldwing. There's not that many guys out there in their mid-20s that ride Goldwings, the newer versions. There's just not. And on top of that, there have been some issues with the wings that have come out. The first issue that everybody's kind of been dealing with and heard all this stuff about is the fuel pumps. So there's a fuel pump issue with the 2018 to maybe even in the 2024 wings that has come up, and that issue is the fuel pump. They had a bad batch of fuel pumps that caused it to stall out. Cruiseman did a video on that, and Cruiseman basically spoke about how that he has a 2018 that's in that bad fuel pump batch. I checked the serial number on mine after looking at his video. My fuel pump is not in that recall, that batch, so I'm good to go. Right now, the other issue that Goldwing is having, Honda's having, is the fact that they also are going to have another recall if they haven't done it already. But if you go look at GoldwingDocs put on a video. And from what I understand, just talking to people that I know, Honda's kind of pissed that all this information has gotten out and that they hadn't put out this information. But there is apparently there's one of the tensioner, the nuts or bolts. It's a nut, I believe what they said on the transmission, right? It's one of those left-handed thread nuts, and apparently, from what I have seen, that that nut is either not torqued to spec, or that have issues, and that nut winds up spinning off and shearing down into the transmission and causing a shit ton of damage in the motor. I don't know if my bike is going to fall underneath that one. It says every 18 to 24 is what I read and what I saw from the GoldwingDocs video. So if it's every, well, then that affects me because I fall under that every category. So I I'll be the first one to tell you. Like I said, we've talked all kind of shit to guys and said, them fucking Harleys ain't reliable, and now we're having some reliability issues. Hey, these are two issues: the fuel pump issue and the and this transmission nut issue. Point is, I have not turned my back on Honda or on Goldwing. I'm obviously still riding this thing right now. Now, if I'm riding this thing today and that nut slips off and has a catastrophic failure and it locks my motor up and tears it up, I would be the first one to tell you there is a very good chance your boy Smitty, if they total this thing out and it was going to take them 6 months to fix it, I'd get rid of it and I'd buy myself something else, either an Indian or a Harley. That's just the facts. I do love my wing. I will continue to ride my wing. When the recall notice comes up, I'll take mine in and have that done. The missus loves this wing, but my point is, I want everybody to understand, yes, I do. I definitely love Honda, and I love the Honda reliability. I love the stock power. I love all the things about this Goldwing. The only issue, like I've said, as of late, more people ride Harleys than any other bike, period, out there ever. There's that is undisputable facts that there's more Harley riders than there is any other bike. So when I make videos and I talk about Harleys, I kind of have to. And I kind of have to because there's more Harley riders out there and more things affect them than affect anybody else. Now, right now, I'm talking about what affects Goldwing this morning because we've got some issues to be fixed.
Hey, y'all, do me a favor. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell icon so you get notifications when the shit show gets rolling again. Listen, just a quick ride today to talk about some of the issues that Honda's having. Goldwings are having issues. And again, just to answer the questions, Smitty, you talk about Harley a lot. I do. More people ride Harleys than ride Hondas. I try to when I reach out and make a video, it's not just the people who ride Hondas. There's more people who ride Harleys. So when I learn something about Harley or have an opinion on Harley or something, I try to throw it out there so that people who would want to buy a Harley would know. There are people who watch me just because they think my fucking fat ass is funny, but they don't ride a Honda. So I try to reach their demographic to what kind of bikes they ride and talk about the bikes they ride and give my opinion of what I think of them or what I think is a good deal or not a good deal. So that's just the way it is. If you're a Goldwing rider, man, just check your shit out. Make sure, because we're probably going to have recalls. Like I said, I got lucky on the fuel pump. I'm good. The transmission one sounds like it's everybody. And from what I understand, Honda's not happy that people found out about this. What I was told originally was that Honda wanted to get all the parts in for the fuel pumps and whatnot before they release it to the public. And of course the public finds out because people at dealerships find out and people talk and then people get online and make videos and here you are. But if you want to go wing, check your shit. Remember, we've talked a lot of shit about being reliable and we have the best bikes and most reliability, and now we're having some issues. So Harley people talk shit to us anyway. They're probably going to give you some shit over this one too. It is what it is. I've learned to live with it. Now, I want you guys to have a great day. Let's try not to be assholes to each other, and I'll see y'all next time.